Hi everyone. So I wanted to come on here today and talk a little bit about the subject of time. Now, I have constantly heard the phrase time is an illusion, and for a long time I always accepted this and just believed that time's not real, and all this, but I never really put much thought into it until it kind of clicked in my head one day. And I kind of wanted to just share that today with any of you guys that were maybe also struggling with it, or some of you may have never even heard the phrase "time is an illusion," and I just wanted to sort of share those views with you today. So I've got my trusty whiteboard. We tend to think of time in a very linear sense. So this might be like 1900 over here, and then we have 1950 over 50, and then we have 2019 over here in the middle. That's kind of the middle. And then we have 2050 over here. And we think of it as a line, we're moving along time like this. But in reality, time's kind of like a circle, and it's never ending, and it's just like a dot. Anything that is currently happening is from what you perceive through your eyes. Anything that has happened in the past is a part of your memories, and anything that is yet to happen in the future is all a figment of your imagination. Now, you might know, for example, that you've got to get up and go to work tomorrow. You might know what kind of things you have planned out for your birthday. You might know how certain events are going to go in the future, but until they actually happen, you're only imagining them with your mind. So time is not real, it is only the mind, basically, that we have. So a great example that I wanted to share was when you go into past or future life regressions, there's very few people that can do future life regressions. But when you go into a regression, the physical body stays in this current location, stays in the present moment, and it is only the mind, the consciousness, that is transferred into a different physical body, a different location, at a different time. But we have not time traveled because the physical body is still in this moment, but the mind has shifted. And then people who are able to do future life regressions, they are able to regress people into future lives where they are maybe only 20 years ahead of this current life. And they may regress somebody into somebody who's about 30 years old, 30, 40 years old, meaning that they are alive at the same time their current life is going on. And you have all these lives all occurring all at the same time, in a sense, because it's not real. And again, we have not time traveled, we have just shifted consciousness into a different location. Time is just a label. It is, when we have a day, it is simply one earth spin, and it's just counting, it's just a label. When we have a year, it's one entire loop of the sun. That's all it is. It is all just a name and a label for a rock that's floating around. How many rock spins have happened, and it is totally irrelevant to anything that is actually going on. Like how important is it how many times a rock has spun around a circle? It's really not. But we give such a meaning to it and such a label to it because it is just part of our human nature. And again, it is nothing more than a label. This is why it is so important for us to, one, understand the power of the mind, but also always stay present and stay in the present moment. Don't worry about things that have happened in the past because, again, they're just in your head. And don't worry about things that have happened in the future because, again, they are just in the head. So be very mindful about the things that you are thinking and always stay present and only react to what is going on around you. And when we are able to do this, this is when much more peace will occur in our lives. So yeah, it's a very much it's a way of making the mind worry. Like, we are not really here to deal with all the other things that are going on in our life. We are here to deal with the mind, because the mind can be your own worst enemy. Thinking about worst case scenarios, thinking about just all the ways things won't go to plan, etc. And we are here to master our own mind, really. And so, yeah. I kind of just wanted to share that little point with you, because it is so important to just be present and just not stress about the future, and just, yeah, the whole aspect of time is truly irrelevant. What you do within that time is what is actually important. And yeah. So I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share that little snippet with you guys, and I hope maybe I've made some of you like have a quick think about like what's actually important, and hopefully this will make some of you understand about the importance of being present in the moment as well. And it was only kind of short. I was expecting to waffle on for ages, but I don't really know much more else to say on the subject other than that. So I'll leave it there. See ya.